been a long time since I did a sit-down chit-chat check-in video like this, and I thought it was about time. The last time I did one of these, I think, was right before my channel rebranded to Pretty Neat Living, and that was when there was a lot of change happening. And now it seems like the right time again because I am 8 months pregnant. I'm quickly heading into my 9th month, and I will be having a baby soon, which is definitely a big change, and it's definitely going to affect my channel and my content. So I thought this was a really good time to sit down and kind of fill you in and let you know what I'm thinking and what plans I have or lack of plans. So grab a cup of something warm or cold, depending on your preferences, and yeah, let's chat. If you've been following this channel for the last 6 months, you know that I have been on a posting roll. I have been pumping out content like never before. I've been putting out 4 to 5 videos a week. That's our sump pump. Sorry about that. And coordinating blog posts and just a lot. I've just been really into it. I've had a lot of energy for it. I've been so enthused about sharing with you guys, and I have that's been my priority for the past, well, it's been my priority for a while, but it's been like a real focus for me, especially in the last 6 months. I was just really energized from the rebranding and also just in a really good place in my life and feeling very happy and wanting to share a lot. And now we're getting very close to the end of my pregnancy, and I have been thinking about this a lot over the past 8 months, kind of considering what my plan was, if I was going to have a plan, how being a mom was going to affect, you know, my content and how much I share and what I share and when I share and all of that. And as time has progressed, it's become more and more clear to me that this is becoming less of a priority now because my priorities are shifting. My number one priority is definitely going to be taking care of baby. And I have said that from the beginning. If you watch my pregnancy updates, this will not be news to you, but I wanted to make a non-pregnancy specific video for any of you guys that don't watch that, who you just might be curious what my plans are. So I feel very strongly, especially now in the second half of my 3rd trimester, that my priorities really are shifting. I'm feeling more nesty, especially I've been nesting a lot. I've been doing a lot of home purging, like getting the baby's nursery ready, and tweaking things around the house, getting rid of things, you know, getting things for the baby. There's been a lot of that, so there's been less time for me to focus on creating content, and honestly, it has become less of a priority. That doesn't mean that I don't enjoy sharing still, because I do. I wouldn't share if I didn't enjoy it. But I have to honor that my life is changing in a very big way and my priorities are shifting with it. And I want to honor that, and I want to kind of go with that flow. And so you're going to notice that my content is not going to be quite as forthcoming as it has been over the past 6 months. I've already started tapering off, and I plan on kind of continuing to taper up until my due date, and then obviously after she's born, I have absolutely no idea when I'll be able to post and what I'll be posting about. I do plan on continuing to share with you guys that that's not something that I am going to give up, at least in the foreseeable future. It still brings me so much joy, and I think it's really important, especially as a parent, to have your own thing, your own passion. If it's your work, if it's your hobby, whatever it is, you need to have something separate. And while you might not have a lot of time to dedicate to it, just still holding on to it as something for yourself, I think, is important. Now, I'm not a parent yet, so I don't know how this is gonna go. And I'm being absolutely honest when I tell you that I really have no idea in what capacity I'll be able to share after baby girl is born. I do know that between now and then, I am really consciously posting less because I don't want it to be, first of all, like the thing I said before, I want to honor how I feel. So my priorities are shifting. I'm spending more time nesting around the house. That's been important to me in the, now especially. So I want to honor that. But also, I don't want to just drop off the face of the internet as soon as she's born. I feel more comfortable kind of easing off my posting a little bit leading up to it, so it's not like all of a sudden I was there and then I'm not. One of my pet peeves about, even people that I love to watch on YouTube have done this in the past. They just disappear, or they completely stop one area of their content and never explain why, or not even just why, that they're not going to do it anymore. And that just, I don't know, to me that's a little bit disrespectful. I respect you, and I hope you respect me, and that's why I share with you and try to be so transparent about my plans, even when they're not very concrete, when I know things are shifting, so you guys are in the loop. I respect you as people who support and follow what I share, and I am so grateful for that, and it just wouldn't seem right to me to just like drop off the face of the internet, like I said. I know a lot of you understand and support my decisions regarding sharing less kind of personal life things, especially when it comes to vlogs and personal, family photos and things like that. I've always been pretty protective of my family, but I feel increasingly so now, and I'm very, very, very particular about what I show on camera, either in video or in still pictures, that isn't just me or affect just me. If it affects anybody else in my personal circle, then I take a lot of thought and care into what I post about that. And increasingly so, like I said. And I've talked about this several times in my pregnancy updates now, but I've definitely noticed that I'm just less keen on vlogging in general, kind of sharing personal life tidbits. I still enjoy sharing those things. I'm just not as forthcoming with it, and it's not feeling as natural to me. It's feeling more like I want to be more protective of that right now. And I think that makes perfect sense, to be honest, considering that we're welcoming our child into the world soon, and it's a different dynamic. She's a whole person. She can't tell me if she's comfortable being on camera or having whatever documented about her. And I want her to be able to have those choices. So I'm just gonna say flat out that I don't plan on vlogging a lot over the course of the month. I know this is gonna be disappointing to a lot of people who have enjoyed my vlog-a-days or vlogmas or whatever you wanna call it, kind of, more active vlogging in the past in this time of year. I'm not doing that this year. I am tapering off vlogging, probably the most out of all of my content. So, I totally understand if that's a huge bummer to you. I know that I love watching certain people's vlogs as well, and it's a big bummer when they decide to discontinue them, but you have to understand that this is such a weird thing. I don't know, YouTube is kind of a weird thing. It's so personal and private to share that kind of footage. And I do think that I have overshared some in the past, and I think I've been much more comfortable and confident about the amount that I've shared, especially in the past year. I feel like I really got a better handle on that this year in a way that made me feel comfortable. It was just kind of a learning process, kind of a trial and error. I was testing different things out to see what made sense to me. And there are some people who can vlog every day and share very intimate details and be totally happy and fine with that. And there are some people who can't vlog at all. And I've always kind of thought of myself as somewhere in the middle, but now I see myself as moving more towards the feeling less comfortable about it, especially with baby on the way. My mama bear instincts have kicked in high gear, and I feel very strongly about that. Is that to say that I'm never gonna vlog ever again? No, Absolutely not. I do enjoy vlogging, and there will be certain moments that I want to share with you guys that are, you know, kind of very personal moments that I want to share in that very casual way. I'm still going to blog about my personal life, and I'm still going to talk about it on camera. There just might be less of that kind of vlog content. Now, if that's the only reason you're subscribed, I totally understand if you don't want to hang around anymore. I know that there's certain people's content I only watch for certain kinds of their videos, and if they stop doing them, I kind of stop watching them. So I totally understand that, and you know, it's your prerogative, but it's also my choice to post what I want and what I feel comfortable with. And I think the reason that my channel works and my content feels like it's got a healthy balance is because I only share what I really, truly, genuinely want to. I don't force myself to share things I don't want to share. I did in the past, and that didn't work out. And like I said, over the past year, I've made huge progress in kind of finding my groove with that. So I need some water. Let's have a drink break. I feel like I've been talking a mile a minute. So this was all a very rambly way of saying that things are gonna change. I don't exactly know how. I'm not planning on I don't have a plan to take a maternity leave or whatever you want to call it. There might be a few weeks or even a month that goes by where you don't see anything from me on this channel or on my blog after she's born. There might only be a week, there might be less, there might be more. I really don't have a plan. My plan is to just kind of go with the flow and share what feels right to share when I can in a way that feels right. I will try to stay active on social media so you guys know when she's born and things, and we do plan on introducing her on camera. Like I said, I'm not going to be vlogging her a lot, but you will see her every once in a while. She's not going to be like banned from the internet. It's just, I'm feeling very selective about it at this point, and she's not even here yet. I'll most likely share about her on social media after she's born, and then at some point in the following weeks after giving birth, I'll sit down and do a labor and delivery story for you guys. And I do hope to share about her. But like I said, you know, after that point, but like I said, it'll be a very selective way. And I think as her mommy, when she doesn't, you know, she's just new to this world, I think that makes perfect sense for me to be very, very protective of her and selective about what I share. So that's kind of my non-planned plan. And the other thing that I know is that I'm tapering off to just give myself some time and space to work on my home and do all my nesting and get everything ready for baby. And it's a very busy time of year too, to spend time with the family. I will vlog a little bit this month, but probably not as much as some of you would hope, but I will share little tidbits here and there. But just know that that's probably the area of my content that will undergo the biggest change. Like I said, I don't have plans to give it up entirely. I really don't know. But I want to continue sharing with you guys. But in order to do so, I have to do so, that was redundant, in a way that is genuine, because otherwise it's not fun to watch. I've watched people who post things disingenuously, and you can tell, and it's not enjoyable to watch. So I never want to do that. I never want to force things. I'm just going to go with the flow. That's my plan. Go with the flow. There's going to be a little bit less for me this month, and probably next month too, but I don't plan on giving up this channel or my blog anytime in the foreseeable future. And I just want to say that it brings me so much joy to share with you. I can't explain how gratifying sounds like somehow shallow. I guess it is kind of, I mean, it's not shallow, right? But it brings me personal satisfaction to share genuinely with you. It feels honest, and it feels right, and it feels very open. And I think that's what I like most about my blog and this channel, is that it's given me this outlet to share in a way that I never really knew how to do before. I feel like I've really come into my own. You guys have helped me grow so much. I am so much more confident than I was 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 or 5. I mean, I've been on the internet for 5.5 years now, sharing like this, and to me it feels so natural, and I don't see myself stepping away from that fully. At least I don't see it, okay? So I'm not going anywhere. The content is going to shift a bit. I'll still share in the way that how I share, my methods of sharing. It's just very, I don't even try. I just share as I would. And I'm not making any sense anymore. Let's just say I'm really excited to continue on this journey with you. I can't, like I said, I can't tell you how much this means to me and how much your support means to me, and it's mind-boggling to me. I really don't think about the numbers. I don't look at the numbers. I really don't like to, but there's a lot of you, and most of you are extremely positive and supportive and wonderfully encouraging to me, and that is such a great gift. And I can only hope that my content in some way brings you some joy, and I know that it does for some of you because you tell me, and I really appreciate that. I'm gonna get a little emotional. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a little prone to emotion right now. I mean, this is an emotional topic for me anyway, because I feel like you have helped me so much, and I'm just forever grateful. So I'm not saying goodbye. I'm just saying things are shifting. I don't know exactly how. It's gonna be a little different. If you want to stick by and watch my journey continue to unfold, thank you. I appreciate it. If you're no longer interested, I understand. Thank you for joining me up until this point. I'm still going to be here for the rest of the, until baby's born, but like I said, in just a bit more of a limited capacity. And we'll see what the future holds. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching and for your wonderful support. I am so blessed by it and just so grateful for it. And yeah, I guess that's that. I apologize if this wasn't the most coherent video ever. I just wanted to speak to you from the heart and kind of let you guys know where I stand. I don't want to ever leave you hanging or feel like you don't know what's going on. So I hope this helps you understand where I'm standing right now, and that, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's my hope. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you. You are the best. I hope your holiday season is off to a great start. I will see you guys next week. I actually have quite a bit of content to post in the next week or so. So I will see you around, and I hope you are well. Bye, you guys. Take care. Say bye. Did you notice there was a snoozing puppy behind me? She's so happy. She loves this place. All right. Bye, you guys. Take care.